Welcome to the e-learning marketing system mini video series. The purpose of this short video presentation is to show you a specific section on our site that you can use right now to generate more leads, attract more clients, and make more money for your business. This mini video series has been carefully created to guide you to the content that can impact your business right now, and our goal is to put some dollars in your pocket. The only thing that will prevent this from happening is you. We have everything on our e-learning site you will ever need to build the business of your dreams. However, if you don't apply the information we have here for you, naturally, you will never see any results. Please remember that these videos will only cover a mere fraction of the money-generating strategies and tactics, tools, and resources we have available for you in this program. While these videos will indeed make you a lot of money right now, that revenue will pale in comparison to what we can help you make when we work together moving forward. And please keep in mind that these mini videos are going out to a wide, diverse group, so I will need to select various businesses to use as examples throughout this series. However, all of the strategies and tactics we will show you are applicable to every business on the planet. So let's cover our fourth marketing strategy in this series. If you recall, our first three strategies focused on selecting a lead generation strategy for a real estate agent who was brand new in the business and had no leads, no contacts, no clients, and of course, no money. She used networking to generate leads and created two separate elevator pitches, one for buyers and one for sellers, that highlighted a major compelling reason why these real estate prospects would be absolute fools to buy or sell their home from anyone else but her. She used our revenue generating elevator pitch template to create her seller elevator pitch and our elevator pitch library to select the one that would work for her buyers. They both helped her to immediately separate her business from her competitors and made her the logical choice to do business with. But she also knew that when she found an interested prospect at her networking event, they would want to learn more about how she could help them. So she needed to have a business card ready to hand them that would continue to build on their interest and keep them actively engaged with her. She used our business card template in our resource center to create a lead generating, money-making business card that did all of this and more. So, thanks to the e-learning marketing system, she has her networking strategy in place, her elevator pitches created, and her business card ready to assist her in closing sales. Just using these three simple e-learning tools helped this agent go from a struggling agent to a first-year income of more than $150,000. But once these tools help you get money coming in the door, doesn't it make sense to make even more money by expanding your marketing efforts? This is certainly nothing wrong with networking to generate leads, except for the fact that the time you're spending at that event is taking away precious time that could be used closing additional sales. Remember, our real estate agent chose networking as her lead generation strategy because she started out broke, and networking is, for all intents and purposes, free. But it does require an investment of time. So if you use networking to generate leads for your business, once your networking efforts begin to generate revenue, it may be time to consider the use of marketing to generate leads so you can focus your efforts on selling your prospects your product or service. Unfortunately, most small business owners have no clue whatsoever as to the best way to create their own marketing and advertising. So we decided to take the guesswork out of this critically important business building fundamental. We created an entire ad library for you to access that currently has specific marketing and advertising sample ads for you to either use as is or to act as templates so you can create your very own from scratch. Watch how simple this is. For our real estate agent, she would simply go to her dashboard and click on More Leads. Then she would click on Resources we use to generate leads using our done-for-you competition-crushing marketing, where she would have her choice of 9 competition-crushing marketing resources now at her fingertips. She would simply click on the first link labeled Market Dominating Advertising and Marketing Samples, and then click on Select Your Specific Business and scroll down to Real Estate. Here, she can select specifically targeted marketing collateral to fit virtually any area of marketing she wants to use to generate leads and build her business. For real estate agents, we have reactivation letters for those prospects you haven't been in touch with for a while, a report so you have a compelling offer you can use to compel potential buyers and sellers to raise their hand and indicate they're interested in speaking with you, a rental letter that can be sent to prospective investors so they can see how easy it will be to rent out the property they are considering for purchase. We have sales letters, 2-page flyers, a video script you can use to create a compelling visual message that can be placed on YouTube as a sales tool or sent to prospects as a video email. Or this script can be used to place a video on your website. And if you're thinking that you don't have a clue how to use video on your website, we have a website layout format here for you to use to create your own. We also have an entire array of website and landing page templates for you to look over and select from. This gives you the luxury of finding just the right one that reflects the unique style and tone of your business. So, if you're a real estate agent, you're probably thinking right now that this is great. This library contains ready-made marketing and advertising that you can tap into immediately and use it to generate leads without you spending your time, effort, and energy having to do it on your own. But what if you didn't see your specific business in this section? Even though we have well over 100 businesses listed, you may not see your specific business listed here. Not to worry. In fact, this situation occurred just the other day with one of our members who owns a home cleaning service. Here's what she did. She went into the marketing library and checked to see if her business was listed. When she discovered it wasn't, she began to look for businesses complementary to hers. Since she owns a home cleaning business, it can easily be classified as a service-type business. She essentially provided a service to busy moms who work outside the home and just don't have the time to adequately clean their homes. So she asked herself, what other types of businesses do pretty much the exact same thing? What other business is service-based and provides help to busy working moms? The answer was instantaneous: a daycare. Busy moms need someone to watch their kids while they work, just like they need someone to clean their home. They are both service-oriented businesses targeting busy working moms. So therefore, their marketing and advertising will basically be the same. Oh, sure, the information will be different, but the format, style, and tone will be virtually identical. All that's really required is to simply change some of the content to home cleaning instead of daycare services. These are very simple word changes. Let me show you how our e-learning system made this entire process very easy for our member. In fact, she created an entire marketing program for her business in just a couple of hours. First, she clicked on daycare. She was thrilled to see the unprecedented amount of marketing content we have archived for the daycare industry. We have marketing ready to go for billboard ads, in-storage signage, landing pages, a postcard drip campaign, print ads, ad templates, and a daycare report that can be used for lead generation. Everything is here that a daycare owner would need to create a competition-crushing marketing program. Our home cleaning client wanted to create several print ads that she could place in her local newspaper and to also repurpose them as flyers that she could hand out at various events. She clicked on the print ad link and then on print ad number 1. Here is the ad that appeared. She knew how to write the content for the body of her ad, but she constantly struggled with the two most critical important parts of creating any type of marketing and advertising: the headline and subheadline. If you fail to use a compelling headline and subheadline combination, no one will ever read the rest of the ad, no matter how great the information is. She noticed in this daycare ad that the headline and subheadline said, "The big hairy secret national chain daycare centers don't want you to know about their employee screening process." Hint, they don't have a process. She felt the tone of this ad would be perfect for her home cleaning business, since the people she had cleaning for her were typically alone in the client's home. The client was usually at work, so the maid cleaning the home had full access to everything, and no one was around to supervise them. In fact, the question of honesty was always one of the biggest concerns she had to overcome with her prospects when they were considering hiring her company to clean their home. She simply took this daycare headline and changed the words "National Chain Daycare Centers," so it read "National Home Cleaning Services." This took her all of 30 seconds. Her new ad sounded like this: "The big hairy secret National Home Cleaning Services don't want you to know about their employee screening process, and they don't have one." She then used the rest of the daycare ad as a guide to format her body copy, content, and offer. And of course, she had a graphic designer change the overall style from a daycare theme to a more appropriate theme for home cleaning. Let me show you several other ads she did using this same technique. She randomly clicked on ad number 6, and this ad appeared. The headline says, "How much should you pay for a good daycare center?" Let's face it, when it comes to hiring a home cleaning service, price will always be a factor. Our client was not the lowest priced service in her area. In fact, she was the highest because of the additional value she offered as a standard part of her cleaning service. She knows this would be a winning ad for her company since it gives her the chance to explain her value and reset what we call the buyer's criteria. This means we need to educate her prospects so they know what they should expect from a great maid service. She simply changed this headline to say, "How much should you pay for a top quality maid service?" She then added a subheadline that said, "3 critical characteristics to demand from your cleaning service. Does yours do these?" This gives her a form to build her case and justify her higher pricing. This one ad alone almost doubled her business. Here's another terrific ad that helped her dominate her market. This ad says how to avoid daycare centers full of freaks and incompetent staff members. She altered it to say how to avoid cleaning services that may be letting freaks, thieves, and incompetent cleaning personnel into your home. This again plays up on one of the biggest fears and concerns every homeowner has when hiring someone to come into their home: the safety issue. So to make sure her ad engaged her prospects, she added a subheadline that addressed this major concern. It said, "Clean Right is the only home cleaning service that requires every employee to undergo these 4 rigid background checks." By using the daycare ads as source material, she was able to create her entire ad campaign in mere minutes. Look at this ad. Is your daycare's idea of good educational curriculum watching Barney on TV? Notice that this headline is tapping into a major concern daycare parents have in regards to their child when they aren't around. Our client just followed the same process for her ad and created a headline that played upon a hidden fear that every woman has when someone else has cleaned her home. Her headline said, "Is your maid using the bathroom sponge to wipe off your kitchen counters?" Keep telling yourself that could never happen to you. Powerful stuff, isn't it? How about one more? This daycare ad says, "Introducing a daycare center that doesn't consider mac and cheese to be one of the 4 major food groups." Her ad said, "Introducing a professional home cleaning service that doesn't consider the stove or refrigerator to be a $300 upsell." Are you starting to get the hang of this? Now you may be asking yourself why she is so focused on the headline and subheadline for her ads. Let me give you the startling facts. The vast majority of small business owners spend 90% of their time writing the body copy for their ads. The remaining 10% is divided equally between creating their headline and subheadline combination, and then their offer. This is absolutely the worst thing they can ever do. Do you know that the vast majority of prospects never read the body copy? They read the headline and subheadline first, and then they decide based on those whether or not this ad is of any interest to them whatsoever. In other words, they ask themselves, is there something here in this ad that will give me what I want? If they determine that answer to be no, they're gone. They won't bother to read the rest of the ad no matter how great it is. The headline and subheadline must work together to grab the prospect attention and engage them so they want to read the rest of the ad. But even then, most prospects never read the body copy. They will skim the subheadlines and the body copy to get the basic idea of the ad and then head straight to the offer. If the offer is a low risk or preferably no risk whatsoever, they will elect to take that offer and see if you deliver on the promise you made to them in the headline and subheadline. Look at this daycare ad. It was created to address a major concern of all daycare mothers. Does the daycare treat my child as a person or simply a source of revenue? The headline says, "Ever felt like your daycare treated your child like a number instead of a little person?" The subheadline engages by promising a solution to that problem.